The group walks to Laszlo's suite and our hero introduces himself. Bond. James Bond. No, wait. Sebastian Starchild.
Ba-da-ba-da! Oh, who cares?
Never heard of you. Neither has anyone else, and we're thankful for that. Phaedra, build me a drink. Build you a drink? Build it? What, in the future are drinks made out of Legos? And one for Mr. Starchild? Nope, he'd only spill it on the carpet after he's gutted. Wait, the future has collagen injections but no carpet cleaners? I wonder if I should show a reaction here. Nope, not gonna do that. Too much effort. Anyway, Starchild's robot orb comes to his rescue, blasting a hole through Laszlo's bodyguard. Laszlo reaches for a gun, but in two confusing panels, it's apparently knocked away by Starchild. A bodyguard with no heart guards nothing.
Oh, come on, is that your quip? How about, guess he didn't have the heart? Hell, you could even make it about your stupid little orb robot and say, the ball's in my court.
Anyway, he questions Laszlo about why he's going to a world called Primus, insert Transformers joke here. Laszlo says he's a courier for Shadow Black, but that it doesn't matter, since Starchild forgot about the Croc-Clawed Cream Puff. Oh, and we hear this stupid bit of alliteration right along with a shot of that hideous woman's ass. Thanks, comic, you never know when you might need an epicac. Gonna bang boredom big.
Wait, what?
Gonna bang boredom big.
How does that line make any sense? Yeah, she said earlier she was bored, but look at that phrasing. She's gonna sleep with boredom? And she's not only going to do so, she's gonna do it big? You know what? Screw it. Just screw it.
The woman suddenly has really muscular arms and she lifts him up by, kind of poking her fingers into him.
Seriously, try holding something up like this. Now try to do it with a 190-pound human being.
She tosses Starchild into a fish tank, and the orb once again uses its signature move of shooting holes through people. It declares, no heart, no morphic field, no life. Warning, probable robot. I've seen cardboard box costumes that make better looking robots than this woman. Anyway, the robot isn't as easily taken down and continues her assault on Starchild. Unable to locate the synth bitch's vital core. Synth bitch? Then stop looking, Orb, before you locate me. Locate you? What the hell are they talking about? Is everyone in this comic suffering from aphasia?
You clearly have a grasp of English, so just speak English!
Starchild grabs a gun and just keeps on shooting at the robot and finally putting her down. The orb scans her and detects something odd about her left eye. I detect something odd about her facial expression, but maybe in the future this is how all robots will look when they die. Laszlo yells at them not to touch the eye, but nothing doing. Starchild uses, I don't know, some kind of garage door opener to pull the eye out of the robot. What's inside the eye? Come on, Laszlo, help me see.
Okay, better than the earlier quip, but how about,
Eyes are poppin'. Or better yet, I've got my eye on you. Hell, it'd be really good if he said, here's looking at you, Laszlo. Two thugs spontaneously appear, seriously, they didn't come in through the door or transport in or anything, they're just suddenly there with no explanation, and start opening fire on the two. Starchild manages to run off, but Laszlo takes a couple of bullets in the head. And you've gotta love his expression here. Duh. Starchild calls for his ship, apparently called a sliver. Those ships must really hurt. It flies through the pleasure wheel while the teleporting crooks grab hold of a small shuttle to pursue him. Oh, and you've gotta love this. As the shuttle starts to gain on him, what can the sliver do? It's a freaking transformer! Even better, the hole he makes in the outer shell seals back up again after he crashes through in bullet mode. Sadly, the little shuttle that the goons had isn't so fortunate. Resealed! It's a trap!
It's a trap!
So their ship crashes and Starchild orders his robot orb to bring them to home base Tesseract. And here's looking at you, soon.
Oh, come on, it's too late for the quip now!
Meanwhile, far past the Arcturus system, 11 glowing white cubes emerge from a black hole. I'd make a joke at this, but really this is actually pretty cool. As a sci-fi concept, it's nice and mysterious and it builds suspense. However, since I know the suspense will be unfulfilled later, here's a lame joke to tide you over. Sugar cubes in space! Back with the main plot of the story, our hero passes under a rock and somehow this makes everything glow and turn into a beach. I don't know, the future doesn't make any sense and I'm not going to try to figure it out now. You know, that would have been nice to have on the exposition page. Tell us what the hell is really going on with this place. Rocks that teleport you to beaches? Robots that look like cartoon caricatures? Synth bitch and capsule specs? I have never been more confused reading a comic than I am now. Just to add to our constant questions, Starchild walks out onto a beach and there's a big fat bald guy there waiting to hug him. Baby, hug me, baby, and get in my belly! Oh, but wait, it's just a hologram. Starchild scolds the orb for leaving the holograms turned on. With you, I get lonely. Get real, orb, and to hell with virtual.
So the computer gets lonely when he's with Starchild, so he created a hologram of a fat guy at a beach who wanted to hug people.
Somebody get Norton antivirus up and running!
Starchild enters what looks like a giant sandcastle and is instantly attacked by a huge dog!
Yes, good dog! Eat his boring, dull face off!
Oh, wait, it's his dog, and it just lands on him and licks his face. Yippee. Anyway, Starchild contacts the Mother Bank, who expresses her concern for him. I almost died when that robot bitch jumped on your... You are dead, Mother Bank, and I'm sending you a present. So, wait, it's Robot Bitch now? What happened to Synth Bitch? Hell, it even says Robot Bitch again in the next panel. Look, I think both lines are awful, but at least have some consistency in your stupidity. Starchild sends the eye to Mother Bank for it to be examined. You have no idea what it is, Sebastian? I know exactly what it is, Mother Bank. Something more than meets the eye.
Are they doing this deliberately?
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
And by the way, you have used up your chances for lame quipping. You don't get makeup quips. You fail!
Back with the mystery cubes, they arrive inside the Arcturus system. Defense satellites open fire on them when they don't respond to communications. Like I said, these things were pretty cool when they first appeared, so let's move on. Butter in space! We cut to a SCI-Spy tracking station on the planet Primus. They detect one of the cubes heading towards Primus, so they send Agent Isis Nile out to investigate on her hover tricycle. We cut to a southeast jungle where a woman is skinny dipping. I'm censoring the nudity here, though I wonder who the heck this woman is supposed to be. None of the other establishing shots show anyone else besides the tracking station and jungle, so where did she come from? Anyway, the cube crashes next to her. Within the cube is some naked guy with green eyes.
Hey, it's a male Starfire from Titans #1!
Would you like to see what's in my mouth?
Oh, I know this magic trick!
It hungers for you.
I liked it better when Penn and Teller did it.
So, the swarms of bugs come out of the guy's mouth and quickly make their way towards the naked woman. Oh, and of course, we get a nice shot of the bugs swarming over her breasts. Thanks for keeping it classy, comic. So, the bugs completely devour her flesh, leaving her as a pile of bones that don't collapse until after the bugs climb down again. The slim fast plan, the horrible truth! With the bugs done with their tasks, the naked man proclaims, Mission accomplished. So what, the cube's mission was to go to some deserted planet, find a naked woman, and have bugs eat her? The future is dumb. Anyway, Isis Nile flies over the scene. You're not gonna believe this, but we've just been invaded by what seems to be feeder-breeder bugs.
Feeder-breeder bugs. I dare you to say that out loud and not giggle.
Very hungry bugs. Maybe even world eaters.
These bugs are known as feeders. They are the feeder breeders. They eat their weight in liters. They even are world eaters. They measure things in meters. But hey, they ain't mosquitoes. Back to our quote-unquote secret agent. Robin Williams would make a more covert secret agent than this guy. The analysis is complete, and apparently the eye was a miniature explosive capable of destroying a planet. The Mother Bank orders Starchild to come to its techno-womb, as opposed to its organo-womb, I suppose. And so we end our comic with Starchild approaching his teleport station, but something's already arriving. Look at that sound effect. It's like they can't seem to get the song Barbara Ann started. I am Assassin Shax, and you, Sebastian Starchild, you are skin pure meat. Right, we're going to take our skin pure meat and just add a little salt to it, give it some flavor, then add some chanterelles and wood ears, and it really just makes a wonderful dish you can have for friends or family on any occasion. This comic sucks. It's got some neat science fiction ideas present, but the fight scenes are dull, the artwork and dialogue are bizarre, and the main protagonist isn't that interesting. And I'm sorry I have to say this, but I do. Real secret agents aren't like James Bond!